a poem here that my good friend Geordie Pearce has written, and he's asked me to deliver it to you, which I'm doing now with pleasure. Waking up to shadows and another day of gloom, facing thoughts and demons that will never leave the room, looking for an escape route to let these feelings out, and slowly getting nowhere with a head still full of doubt. Thinking of the past that makes you feel the way you do, knowing someone changed your life and didn't have a clue. Fearing things will never change, allow you to move on to a place of happiness and the brightness of the sun. People think you haven't changed. You look and act the same. You cannot let them in to see the sadness and the pain. There is no way to tell them exactly how you feel, which only makes it worse to bear. It makes the darkness real. With years of medication and counselling besides, you hope things are improving. Your inner pain subsides. Then someone comes along. You're back to square one. The darkness and the doubts return, clouding out the sun. This poem isn't finished. I will do that one day. Until that happens though, this is all I've got to say. It's good to listen, even better to talk. And please stay safe and kind. It's the only way. Enjoy the day.
Thanks for that, Terry. I wrote that poem during the very first lockdown of last year, which really added up to about 4 years of me being diagnosed with depression. Really, it all started back in 2016, in fact back in November to be exact. I found myself in a situation at work, a situation which my employer took the best part of 2017 to sort it out. When it was finally sorted out, it took another couple of months before I was able to return to work. However, during that time when I was back to work, I was told and promised this, that, t'other, and a new job role, which, by the way, never materialised. And being back at work, still depressed, and them not understanding what the hell was going on with me, I come to the point where I finally had to say, I've had enough. I can't do the job. I'm going to have to retire. Giving up 30 years of youth and community work has left a big void in my life in particular. There was so much I offered over them years, and I'm sure there's still so much I could have offered now. But the decision was made. And the one thing that I really, really, really miss is working with families, young people, seeing them all develop together, taking part in activities, and basically enjoying life. But nothing else I can do about that now. In particular, from about 2017 onwards, I found a nice little release and something to set my mind on apart from my own problems, and that was of course supporting my local football club. So off I went, home and away, taking my video camera with us. No, not to video the lads playing football, but to concentrate on the fantastic fans, their reactions, and basically I got to a point where I had about 1,500 viewers coming onto my little website and stuff, which sadly all had to come to an end. They say depression is a hidden enemy. Well, I was later to find out that it wasn't just my hidden enemy. I also had a hidden enemy on Facebook, funnily enough. From about just before Christmas 2017 to, must be mid-18s, yeah, definitely mid-18s. For some reason, my videos were just getting blocked off a certain page, and I'm sure people knew who he was, but for some reason or another, weren't prepared to say. So I really started taking this personal, and of course it was affecting me mental health as well. Later on, I found out who this guy was, and believe it or not, from finding out, things started to get personal with face-to-face abuse, something which I wasn't prepared to take anymore. And it even got worse when he sort of tag-teamed with another person. I suppose the icing on the cake really was when an official from the club told us there'd been a complaint put in, which I thought, oh, this is the last straw. So the camera was put away. I wasn't going to let this get us down, so on top of all the other stuff I was doing to basically promote the club and help the club out, I decided to don the high vis. This enabled me to still have face-to-face contact with the supporters, the club officials and volunteers, and I suppose in one respect it helped towards my physical health as well, especially when you're walking round and round that pitch. Amongst all this going on, I had the sad occasion of my mum passing away, and to this day I still really haven't got over it. She was my guiding light, somebody I could talk to, and basically she was there for us. So there's some of the basics of why I actually came up with that poem. And just when you seem to think that things are going to change, things are going to get a bit better, all of a sudden comes 2020 and this happens. So all the plans that I had at the beginning of that year, which were to help myself and of course others, have totally gone right out the window. The plan was basically to start a family project up in an area which I'd already worked in for a number of years, assisting families and young people and trying to sort out basically antisocial behaviour and such as the like. But along come COVID and nothing's happened since. I was rather hoping that this would be the thing that would basically kickstart my life again. I know I'm 64 and I'm getting on a bit, but you've got to look forward to something, I suppose. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen yet, neither is anything else. But one thing I did have in mind was, especially through football, was having a support group. I know there's people out there who've got worse problems than me, or problems of health and different various other things, and I think it might be a canny idea just to get a group of us together. I was hoping to do it through the foundation, but as I said before, COVID come along and obviously nothing's transpired since. It's just totally impossible to get anything sorted, really. Basically it was to be a self-help group. People are depressed, people have got other bad health problems, people have lost loved ones and such as. So basically I think that if everybody was to get together we could sort something out whereby have regular meetings, get people in that can offer help and support, or even organise social events so you can feel socially included and get on and maybe have a better outlook for life. Once things get back to the norm, if there is such thing as a norm after this, I am looking to continue to try and start this project up. So really, if there's anybody out there that wants to be part of it, you know where I am.
This poem isn't finished. I will do that one day. Until that happens though, this is all I've got to say. It's good to listen, even better to talk. And please stay safe and kind. It's the only way. Enjoy the day.
I suppose the big question on people's minds now is the poem finished? Well, the answer to that is quite simple. No.